Okay, hello everyone. So today's topic is meter bridge. So basically, what is meter bridge? We have experiments related to meter bridge in our syllabus that we'll do in our laboratory. First we'll understand what is the basic principle behind meter bridge, how to solve numericals of meter bridge, and what are the basic concepts behind meter bridge. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so meter bridge basically depends on or basically have working principle of that of a Whitson bridge. So what is basically Whitson bridge that we already covered in our last lecture. So this will be a Whitson bridge when R1 upon R3 will be equal to R2 upon R4, or we can also say R1 upon R2 equal to R3 upon R4. If this condition is satisfied, then the current in galvanometer will be equal to 0. क्योंकि the reason behind that is this point, the point P1 and point P2 will be at same potential. So if potential difference across a resistance is 0, then current in it will be equal to 0. So this is basically a Whitson bridge whose basic condition is R1 by R3. So R1 by R3 equal to R2 by R4, or we can also say R1 by R2 equal to R3 by R4. So if this condition is met, then current in galvanometer or the current in the middle branch will be equal to 0. So this is the basic principle behind working of a meter bridge. So what is meter bridge basically? But before that, we'll cover a topic that is resistance per unit length. So what is resistance per unit length? Suppose a length L has resistance R. So RCM will be given by R upon L. See, RCM means resistance per unit length, where length should be in centimeter. So you have to take L to be in centimeter. So RCM is R divided by L. Or if suppose someone gives you RCM of a wire. Suppose RCM is already given and the question is what will be the resistance of L1 length of wire. So RCM is basically resistance divided by length. So R will be equal to RCM into L1. So you have to remember about this formula. So if you have to find out RCM, then this formula will be useful. If you have to find R, then this formula will be useful. So how will we use this formula in meter bridge? So in a meter bridge, it is basically a balanced Whitson bridge. So if we'll see, if there is a battery, here it is a battery. Now if we come to this point, we'll come to this point. So from this point to P1, we have R1. So we have R1 here. Then a middle branch will contain galvanometer. A middle branch will contain galvanometer. Then we have R2. Then we have R2. And the below two resistance are in the form of a wire. So R3 is basically this wire of length L before this jockey J, and R4 is this portion 100 minus L of the wire from this point J to B. So basically this is a Whitson bridge and the application is called as meter bridge. This is known as meter bridge because the length of the wire AB is 1 meter, that is 100 centimeter. Here G is galvanometer and J is jockey. This jockey can slide on this wire. So at any point, suppose at this point the current in galvanometer is 0. So basically this point is called as null point. If current in galvanometer is 0, it means the current in the middle branch is 0. That means it has become a Whitson bridge. And what happens in a Whitson bridge? R1 by R2 equal to R3 upon R4. Now how will we calculate R3? We have already discussed if RCM is given, then how to calculate resistance. So R3 will be RCM into L, R4 will be RCM into 100 minus L. Because this wire is R4, this wire is R3. Length of this wire is L, so RCM into L. Length of this wire is 100 minus L, so RCM into 100 minus L. Okay, so now we will derive equation for our meter bridge. If you will see, R1 by R3 will be equal to R2 upon R4. So R1 by R3 will be equal to R2 by R4. If this condition is satisfied, then current in galvanometer will be equal to 0. What we'll do is we'll cross multiply. So R2 will come here, R3 will go there. So R1 by R2 will be equal to R3 by R4. We have already calculated R3. So R3 is basically RCM into L. R4 is basically RCM into 100 minus L. So RCM and RCM will cancel out. So R1 by R2 will be L divided by 100 minus L. So this is the basic formula for meter bridge, that R1 upon R2 will be equal to L upon 100 minus L. So the length in front of R1 will be there in opposite of R1. So R1 upon R2 will be L upon 100 minus L. So if you can see, In front of R1 there is L, in front of R2 there is 100 minus L. Now what we'll do is to solve a basic question. Suppose one resistance is 2 ohm, another is 4 ohm. Now you have to find out the null point L. So what we'll do is to directly put the formula. So 2L, 400 minus L. So in front of 2 we'll put L, in front of 4 we'll put 100 minus L. So by solving this equation, L comes out to be 100 upon 3 centimeter. We'll see one now more numerical. We have to find out the value of x upon y. So x upon y will be equal to c. In front of x, we'll put the value that is below x, that is 40 centimeter. In front of y, we'll put value that is below y, that is 60 centimeter. So x upon y will be 40 upon 60. So it will be 2 by 3. Similarly, suppose in one branch the resistance is R, and in another branch there are two resistances of R which are connected in series, and you have to find out the null point. So so in front of R put L, and R plus R 2R, the length is 100 minus L. So in front of 2 I'll put 100 minus L. By solving these two equations you will get L to be equal to 100 by 3 centimeter. If you solve this equation, L will be equal to 100 by 3 centimeter. Similarly, in this question, in one branch there is R, and in another branch there are two resistance R which are connected in parallel. So when R and R are in parallel, the equivalent resistance will be R by 2. So in front of R we'll put L, in front of R by 2 we'll put 100 minus L. So in front of R we'll put L, in front of R by 2 we'll put 100 minus L. R and R will get cancelled out. Solving this equation, L will come out to be 200 by 3 centimeter. Okay, so now what you have to do is you submit a quiz that I'm sending it to you. So basically to submit a quiz, and if you have any doubt you can WhatsApp me.